Shalom, family. Okay, I'm gonna throw this out here. First of all, I want to say there's a lot of good organizations out there. There's a lot of good Israelite organizations. I'm not gonna name drop, but there's a lot of good organizations. I myself have watched some of these brothers and seen these brothers do some excellent work. You know, with that being said, there's some things that and some doctrines that you just don't agree with. And again, it's sad that um, these brothers or these organizations feel as though that because they're growing, that the Most High is not working with certain people. Again, when you look at the scriptures, the scriptures, the Most High always dealt with the smallest, the smaller things. He always showed Israel that you're not going to get the glory. I'm not going to let you get the honor and the glory. I'm gonna take the smallest number of people, and I'm gonna work with them. Now, with that being said, I'm not saying that the Most High works with the brothers and sisters that we get together and we we learn and we study and we even teach one another. But my point is, first of all, there is order. We believe in order. You know what I'm saying? But there are certain doctrines. If you call certain organizations out on doctrines, they're gonna get upset. They want to argue. They want to get into disputation and stuff like that. And even the arrogance that well, I've been in the truth for so long, I know more than you and whatnot. That's neither here nor there, because if it's the will of the Most High, you can be in the truth for 50 years, and there could have a brother come in the truth within 2 or 3 years and just pass you by. So, but there's a lot of arrogance with these organizations, and I'm seeing a lot of, it's becoming me, or we got this and we got that. The bottom line is, Christ is king. You know what I'm saying? You're not building up you. You're supposed to be building up. You're supposed to be building brothers and sisters by whatever means until Yahweh Shai come in and take over, but not building up you. I mean, just because you have fancy names and titles and fancy garments and stuff like that. The Sadducees and Pharisees had fancy garments. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so I just don't get. It's like a lot of these organizations are so hypocritical of smaller organizations or even brothers that are out there that are learning on their own. I've seen brothers get out there, 2 or 3 brothers, by themselves, and they do real good, and that's beautiful. All praise the Most High that those brothers are they're putting the work in, and that's all that counts. It doesn't matter if they had 50 or 100 or 1,000, but a lot of these big organizations they have gotten so big and they're getting arrogant. I'll say this here: when Esau, when the adversary come and he want to destroy and take over, he just got a whole bunch of niggas he could kill at one time. you know, just because you have a big organization don't mean that you have the blessing of the Most High. Let's put that out there first. Like the scripture says, we know truth in part. There's a lot of organizations that say, well, this is the home of the truth. We know everything. And again, people are going to get upset and think that I'm taking shots. I'm not taking shots. I'm just being frankly honest. Your job is to put the word out. That's it. That's all. That's what your job is. I mean, if you feel as though that, people are not joining your organization, for whatever reason, let that be on them. It has nothing to do with you. Your job is to put the word out to the people that's trying to hear it. You know, we're supposed to be seeking our own soul salvation. To join your organization doesn't guarantee anybody's salvation. So, what is this? What is this doctrine? What is this spirit of? Because you're growing, that you have the blessing of the Most High. Matter of fact, I would even say that the Most High could be setting all you Negroes up to just knock all y'all off. I mean, that's debatable. I could put that out there, but I don't have that authority. I don't have that authority. That's the will of the Most High. If that's to happen, if the Father, the will of the Most High to put death on me, then death shall come to me. But it's not your job to say who the Most High is working with and who the Most High is not working with. That's arrogance. That's completely arrogance. You know what I'm saying? Even the scriptures talks about how there was other Israelites that were not part of Yahsara'al in the apostles, but they were not against Yahsara'al. And like the scripture says, if the brother's not against you, then they're for you. So again, I mean, what do y'all get? What do you guys get off on this arrogance, man? I mean, that's not of the Most High. It really isn't. Because what you're doing is you're putting a spirit on brothers and sisters that are up under your authority, that have given you that authority. You're undermining them to the point where they're going to look down on people that says, well, you know what, I disagree with your doctrine, and that's why I have not joined your organization. So now that spirit is out there that, you know what, they're superior to these brothers or these sisters. Don't do that, man. That's not of the Most High. We all in this together. You know what I'm saying? We should be teaching each other, because again, there's plenty of doctrines out there that a lot of you guys have that I disagree with, but there's plenty of doctrines that I agree with you guys. I'm not here to bash nobody what I disagree with. You know what I'm saying? If I disagree with it, I do my studies, and I teach and edify my people from a different perspective. And with that being said, there are organizations that don't consider themselves camps that been in existence for 30, 40, 50 years. So who's to say because you call yourself a camp that you got the truth? Because there's many organizations that have been out there that know they're Israel. And guess what? They don't have that spirit of, well, you need to come here and if you want to get the truth, or well, if you're not joining me, then the Most High is not working with you. That's arrogant, man. That's really arrogant and cocky. You know, again, I mean, for those that take heart to it and get upset, you know, that's on you, man. I didn't mention nobody's name. If the shoe fit, wear it. Like the old saying, throw a rock in the crowd. The dog that you hit is the one that's gonna balk. So if somebody replied to it with some ignorance and some foolishness, apparently you took it to heart. With that being said, peace, love, shalom.